Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your check-in for the month of July 2023. And I am here to take care of all the collective Cancers and their placements. If you're watching this video for the first time, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if the messages resonate. If you're watching this from Patreon, then yes, shout out to my early bell gang. If you're interested in becoming a member of Patreon and getting exclusive content that you will only find on there, please check that out in the description box. I'm also available for free or for private readings rather. You do get free readings through Patreon, but if you want to book me for a private reading, that information will be below as well. Let's go ahead and tap into what Cancer can expect in the month of July. Now, the main energy already, we got the Six of Pentacles. So automatically what this tells me, Cancer, is that you're really needing to make sure that you're being fair to yourself. This is an energy of fairness and generosity. Now, we know that Cancers get a rep for being very generous, for being very giving of themselves and their resources. But what about that energy being reciprocated? So let's see what else we have. And happy birthday to those of you Cancers that are celebrating. Cancer season officially starts. Let's see what else we have coming through for our Cancers. Could even be that some of you are getting a sum of money in here and that you're needing to really think about how you're going to spend your money wisely, you know, not be so giving and frivolous with your spending. So I'm kind of taking this a couple of different ways, Cancer. We have the Seven of Cups. What else do we have? We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, new opportunity here. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel like those of you Cancers that, you know, are dealing with a situation in your life that may not be fair to you, it seems like that situation may be something that you need to move forward from, okay? And this could even be pertaining to a certain relationship in your life. It could even be where there's new opportunities that are trying to come through, but you're caught up on the past. You're caught up on what you're currently doing. So let's just see. Let's just go ahead and clarify this energy and see what else is coming through. Because I feel like for some of you Cancers, you're struggling to move forward from the past. You know, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Wow. Got a whole book that just fell out. Just going to spread it across accordingly. Okay. So yeah, like Cancer, you know, I think this reading is coming through because, you know, you are needing to really make sure that you're getting the treatment that you give. And this doesn't matter. This could be in friendship. This could be in relationships, romantically. This could be with family, etc. Whatever the case, you need to make sure that you're setting a boundary for how you want to be treated. Because, you know, with the Six of Pentacles and this Nine of Wands energy, sometimes you feel very defeated, Cancer. Sometimes you feel like you give more than what you get back, or you feel like you oftentimes get the short end of the stick in your relationship. And I just finished doing Gemini's reading, and what I said at the end of that reading is so important. I said that you set the standard for how people treat you. You set that standard, and then others are going to abide by it. So the boundaries that you place in order are the boundaries that people will either respect or they won't respect it, and then they'll fall away, you know. So really you have to set the standard for that, Cancer. Like, that is up to you. But what we have here, this is really powerful. We got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So, you know, I definitely feel like for some of you Cancers, something new is trying to come through. Some kind of new opportunity. This could be new love. This could be new creative endeavor, new passion, something along those lines, Cancer. And I feel really strongly that, you know, there's a situation or a cycle that really needs to be released so that you can receive that new beginning here. And for some of you, again, this is going to be different because we're about to do a love pool to kind of tap into what this could be talking about. But, you know, since this is in a general sense, you know, it could be, Cancer, that you're holding on to old feelings. It could be that you're allowing your emotions to get the best of you, and, you know, you haven't healed from some things that happened in the past. And sometimes that can keep you hung up as well. Sometimes that unhealed energy and that resentment of whatever you're holding on to, being mistreated by others, can keep you back or hold you back from your blessings or receiving your full blessing here. So it's really important for you to address Why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling, and how do I heal that? How do I heal those feelings that I have? You know, for others of you, this may be a literal cycle that you're needing to release here, that you're needing to come out of, the cycle of being stuck, the cycle of holding up your blessings. And sometimes, you know, Cancer, sometimes we hold up our own blessings here. So let's see what we have coming through in love for you. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you could be married, some of you could have a family. It doesn't have to mean that. You still have to make sure, even if you're married or even if you have a family or kids, whatever the case, you still have to make sure that you're being treated with respect, okay? Because I think sometimes you might tend to forget that. We got the 9 of Wands continuing to come out. You know, there's this overall energy of being exhausted with the treatment that you're getting. And I think you're tired of it. I think you're tired of the short end of the stick here, because the 9 of Wands is coming out quite often in your reading today. So there's like this sudden shift that's happening with you in July, Cancer, where it's like no more. You know, no more. You know, I'm not tolerating this anymore. I'm not tolerating the treatment anymore. I'm not tolerating, you know, going through this cycle. You know, we have a sudden change in energy, something sudden that's happening here, where you're going to be forced to really speak up. You're going to be forced to really set that boundary with yourself and others, Cancer. So definitely what I see is that it is going to bring you some level of stability. It is going to provide you with some level of balance here with the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. You know, I do think that it's time for you to start asserting yourself. Okay, asserting your boundaries, making sure that you're being treated fairly in whatever situation this is, Cancer. So let's pull some advice. Look at that, the throat chakra. Didn't I just say that? It's crazy. I just said this to make sure that you're expressing yourself, to make sure that you're speaking up and that you're not holding back your feelings on things. Cancer, you have to stand up. It's time to stand up and to assert yourself. It says, expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. Wow. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. See, this goes hand in hand with what I just said. It's crazy how we pulled the throat chakra card. Throat chakra, of course, is associated with communication, speaking up, asserting yourself, making sure that your feelings and thoughts are known. And Cancer, I do think that for some of you, this may be you needing to express your emotions and work through those feelings of grief, anger, or fear. And then for others of you, this is involving really letting go of a necessary cycle in your life so that you can receive those blessings, because there seems to be a major blockage in receiving that. And it's time for you to speak up, because I feel like with the 9 of Wands energy, you're tired of something. You're fed up with the situation. You're ready for a change to be made here. So I'm definitely sending a lot of love your way, Cancer. I want to send you a lot of virtual love and hugs. I know that reading might have been a little tough here, but if you made it to the end of the reading, please give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Check out my Patreon as well. Early access, gang. You're about to get this reading early. And if you need me for a private reading, that information will be below as well. And I'm sending lots of love and light, and I'll see you guys in the next video.